What is up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing? Let's analyze the situation here for Bitcoin and for some many altcoins. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Let's analyze this situation. We finally got that correction on Bitcoin. We went a little bit lower than expected in my opinion, but overall from yesterday's live stream, we're looking for that rejection at that 21k level. We're going to go through the scenario in today's episode and take a look at potential scenarios that could happen for Bitcoin right now, because we are also at a big major support here, just slightly above $20,000, which I'm going to explain right away why in today's episode, of course. Guys, make sure to destroy the like button on your way in. Absolutely phenomenal. We've got 44 likes already. Absolutely crazy. 200 people watching. Destroy the like button here to give me a bit of support on the channel for this technical analysis. And we're going to go through now Bitcoin, where we at this moment. Okay, let's just go through yesterday's scenario, okay? Because overall yesterday we were talking on the live stream that we were losing momentum here as we were breaking here from higher lows, as you can see on the chart. You know, this was very much what we were talking about yesterday. You know, we were either going to retest the highs or either retest the 618 range here and then have that major correction. This was basically what we talked about on yesterday's live stream. Remember, we were not looking for long positions at this range, only shorts. You know, this is losing momentum. It is losing momentum. You can see it here. And it is likely to go lower. But before, it can try and get above the highs, right? From the high-low level support trend line. We've just broke this higher low level from the last, you know, from yesterday's uptrend. So a leg up here would give you a very, very nice high risk to reward ratio, right? You want an invalidation point here. So this range. So basically, you know, we were talking about that, you know, going lower, potentially having another leg up just about 1 to 2 hours, where we did have that next leg up here, of course, right over here at this range. You know, all of this range is basically was a shorting level we talked about on yesterday's live stream, right? This range over here, invalidation point at this high. You know, if you managed to enter the trade, I entered the trade. I'm still in that trade, and I'm going to go through that in just 1 second. It was a little bit of a late one here, entering around about the $20,650 range. Basically, looking for that from the highs to the lows that was created, that 618 touch here, you know, hitting exactly the 618 from the highs to the lows after breaking the structure, guys, that we talked about yesterday. You know, we're losing momentum, we're breaking structure. One more leg up for a potential trade scenario to the downside, you know, is just very, very likely to happen. So you basically got that opportunity. You know, you decide to pull the trigger. Of course, you know, this is all about trading. You know, you either miss the opportunity. I would have liked to add to my position because, you know, I entered a trade here. I was looking for maybe a little bit more volatility at the range, ready to add a little bit to my position and, you know, still have my stop loss here above the range. You know, I was well aware of a potential swing failure also that I could have got stopped out. But this is why we have our stop losses. This is why we have good risk management, okay? Still in that trade. I'm going to show you a trade also on Dogecoin, which was absolutely, I mean, it was epic. You know, as soon as I was taking my profits all the way down here, over 50% of profits. Okay, I did take some profits right over here, down over here also, you know, holding 25% of the position, almost getting stopped out on Dogecoin. I'm going to go through why I shorted Dogecoin here at the 8.3 cent level. And I think right now we're going to correct heavily from this range also. So, I mean, we were talking about Dogecoin yesterday, you know, that was hitting major resistance. We could get that volatility to the upside. And basically, you know, I was well aware of, I mean, let me just go quickly through Dogecoin, guys, because it was pretty sick. You know, we were talking about this resistance level, okay, potentially getting rejected, potentially getting that volatility. Dogecoin was already trading above the 8 cent level. And I was well aware yesterday, you know, we were potentially going to test the highs
and maybe have a swing failure, right? This is on the 15-minute chart, okay? So there's no swing failure on the 15-minute. But, you know, when we were having this price action yesterday, you know, I was thinking, you know, we're likely to hit the highs. Let's see how we hit the highs. And basically what we formed here was a phenomenal crab pattern, guys, a harmonic pattern, you know, and these are really, really nice. I did manage to get into a crab pattern on waves just about 2 months ago. These are really powerful patterns because usually from C to D point, right? And you know, you are basically looking for that 1.618 range, okay? 1.618 level, okay? And also in between 2.618 and 3.618 also, okay? Let me just show you here. If I do have the crab pattern here somewhere so you can just see, you know, the fib levels, how they've been very much respected. Here coming down to that 618 range, okay? Let me see if I do have it. I did have it somewhere over here, probably not. I mean, I just want to show you this harmonic, guys. You probably cannot see it on the screen at the moment, but basically it was a bearish crab pattern, which is this one right over here. Most importantly of a crab pattern, of course, you know, the fib levels from X to A to B can be in between 382 and 0.618 approximately, okay? Where we're just hitting around about that range, as you can see on the chart. So let me just get this back on here. Most importantly, you know, what happens usually on a crab pattern, okay, which is a harmonic pattern, you know, from C, which is also hitting round about the 618 on this correction right there, looking at the 50-minute, you usually have a pretty sharp leg up to the D point. And the 1.618 fib level, okay, from X to A, basically, this 1.618 right over here is the expansion, right? When you have a consolidation like this, you know, as soon as you break the high, you also have fib levels to the upside, which gives you an expansion. You know, first big level of expansion, of course, is the 1.618, right? The golden ratio. So if you take the X point to the A point right over here, right? And, you know, it's a very, very important level. Of course, I am, you know, we'll be talking about these Fibonacci levels are also on the cryptocurrency course that I'm getting ready, all right? Trying to make it really, really simple with explanations. But when you have a large consolidation like this, bang, and you have a harmonic pattern, right? And you are looking for that potential retracement. I mean, this is relatively not easy, but you can have very good risk management, right? As soon as you see that 1.618 touch and you start correcting, you know, you do have a few minutes in the case of Dogecoin. You do have a few minutes to get and jump into a short so you can have a relatively tight stop loss. All right. But overall, I mean, this is a quick decision trade. I mean, this was absolutely phenomenal. We are hitting resistance anyway, and we are looking very much for that kind of rejection from this level, right? Let me just get the crab pattern out of the way here. So we're basically hitting a strong level, right? And most of the people, most of retail, right? We're breaking through. This does look like we're going to hit this high and even go higher, but you need to be very aware that you are hitting a huge resistance zone here at the 8-cent level, right? It's a big, big zone. So that potential, you know, wick to the downside. I mean, look at this daily candle. It wicked all the way down, closing below the 8-cent range, which is a strong support and resistance for the last few months, right? We did get that breakdown here, bounce, and then straight back down. But overall, when you add that confluence, the expansion, the 1.618 golden ratio, right? Where from the X point here, right? From this consolidation, from this high, when you break an all-time high after, a consolidation, looking at the 15-minute, right? You know, first expansion, you know, first potential resistance zone can be the 1.618, right? The golden ratio. You got the 2.618 also, but overall, you are forming this crab pattern right over there, and you know, it was definitely worth a potential short. Now, I was looking this as a potential Gartley, but yeah, this is definitely not, because we actually didn't go up. If we would have gone further up here And even though I do think we're probably going to get rejection here because we're just hitting around about the 7-8, you know, I've almost got stopped out. If I do get stopped out and when I do see consolidation, I'll probably re-enter here on the live stream. But overall, I do think that we're going to get a correction. Ideal scenario here on Doge, okay, because what we like about Gartley patterns, what do we like about Gartley patterns? You know, we want to have the Fibonacci levels well respected. This high to this low, and this is the thing. We've only hit the 0.23 level, okay, on the Fibonacci, levels, right? The 0.23. Ideally, we want the 0.382 at least. It's in between 0.382 and the 618. Of course, you know, this is relatively, you know, very, very short. This is basically not a proper, you know, Gartley pattern. You know, the B point should be at least at the 382. Overall here, pretty nicely, you know, hitting that 618 range approximately with a little bit of volatility. So, and then, you know, the leg up to the 7-8. So we just literally hit that 7-8 here to perfection right now. But the B point, you know, this is not a valid harmonic. You know, ideal scenario would have been at least the 382, 618 range, okay? Something like this. This is very, very low. Overall, it's hitting an important fib level. So, you know, the possibility in getting a rejection here is also very, very high. Yeah, I mean, what else can I say? I mean, this was an insane... the targets from this crab pattern, just to be pretty clear on this, targets of this crab pattern over here is the 618 from the C point, right? You got the consolidation C point right there to the highs, 618. You can see the consolidation. You drop straight to the 618 range. You consolidate there. I mean, this is insanely technical, you know, technical analysis, fib levels, patterns. You know, it's absolutely insane. If you know when to get in, when to get out, you know, it's absolutely insane. This is a take profit 1. Take profit 2 is the C point where you do get another consolidation, as you can see looking at the 15-minute. And then the A point would be the take profit 3, another consolidation, finally dropping down, getting, you know, this sideways action and then the leg up. I took most of profits all the way down here at the A point at the 0.74 cent level. This is a take most of your profits. You know, why not hold a position if you've got a nice, you know, I'm holding 25% just in case we were going to go lower. But overall, taking profits. If I wouldn't have been taking profits, you know, basically this is at my entry point right now at this moment. It's almost got stopped out at break even just a few minutes ago. So all of the profits taken all the way down here. So yeah. Just something I wanted to point out right now. Bitcoin's. We were looking for short opportunities yesterday. As soon as I finished the live stream, you know, just after about an hour and a half, we had that leg up, having the consolidation. I entered a little bit late here, as you can see on Bybit. Okay, just after that leg up here, entering at the $20,650-$60 range. So a little bit late, but overall looking for those shorts, guys. Looking for shorts and protecting position and taking profit at support levels. Of course, I did already take some profits here at the daily level. You know, we did get a little bit of a bounce here. As you can see, we had a massive leg down. And you know, consolidating, you know, this is enough for me to take profit and protect position. So overall, playing defensive trading, you know, getting in, getting out, protecting position. And, you know, just by the end of the month, you know, you're going to have a pretty nice big pocket of gains if you know how to play the game. Anyway, let's go through the comment section right now and analyze. And I just want to say hello. We can take a look at some altcoins, but we want to focus on Bitcoin. What is our next major trade scenario? Because as we are going down, you know, I'm happy to hold some shorts. But overall, I wouldn't be looking for shorts right over here. Maybe scalp positions, but not day trade or swing trade scenarios, as we've already have a corrective move. We're going to analyze the situation. What is our highest probability zone, and how we can take advantage now in just a couple of minutes after I go through the comment section. Okay. So anyway, just quick thing that I want to say. You know, from the volume traded, the last. Just about a month ago, right? The last 30 to 35 days, right? We've had a large consolidation during, mid-September, right? We're hitting these highs, coming down, hitting these highs, hitting these lows, highs, lows, highs. We managed to break these highs right over here. But if I do take a look at the fixed volume profile, I'm very interested in this zone right over here, where we've been trading for over 30, 40 days approximately. This zone is super important. So that fixed volume profile, the fixed range, is going to tell me, where value area high and value area low is. And basically right now from this entire range, we are hitting the value area low where we have just got a bounce here just a few minutes ago at the just above $20,000 slightly. So that value area high, is very, very strong resistance, right? We did have a volatility right there of all of this range. So we managed to break out successfully, hitting this zone right now at this moment. A nice consolidation, would be ideal here to give you confidence for that potential big bounce. We're going to analyze that situation here in just 1 second because, we're going to have the test of the lows at this moment as we speak. Right now, we're getting a little bit of a bounce from this high volume candle created on the 25th, a large candle with high volume, just about getting that support. Let's see the second attempt. How are we going to hit this second attempt? Swing failure potentially and a larger bounce. This is what we're going to be paying attention right now in the next coming minutes. Let's go through the comment section right away, guys. But say hello to the community. 500 people watching. Destroy that like button, guys. Absolutely destroy it. Let's go through. Where are my mods? Milan Musk. I got Seb here in the comment section. Pratesh, how are you doing? Eyes of Lazar. Joseph, good day, Andy. Good day, Joseph. Real Andy, we need you. I need the community. Hello on Only Tam. Yo Andy. Kalat Records. Hello world. Yo Tibo. Chris, good morning. Hopefully get the last capitulation and move on from this bear market. Maybe yes. We do have interest rate decision in just about 5 days or something. 2nd of November. The news is from the interest rate. So yeah, about today the 31st. Yeah, about 5 days. 5 days for the Fed interest rate decision. Currently, 325. I think we're 75% basis point. That is the idea. If it is going to be 50 basis points, then I think we could have a pretty nice rally. If it's going to be less than expected, of course, a rally is possible. If it's going to be just like we're hoping, what we think that it's going to happen, which is 75 basis point, I think the market is going to take a hit. But I don't think 1% is very unlikely. So most likely scenario 75 basis point, but overall 50% basis point is possible because they want to start, not getting too aggressive, but entering entering 2023. So let's see. Like smash Andy, let's go. Philip, thanks. Dogecoin to the moon. Dogecoin to the moon, maybe. I shorted Dogecoin yesterday. It's probably going to get stopped out here. Almost got stopped out here just when I was starting the live stream. Almost. But, I mean, I was looking at this harmonic yesterday evening, at a potential scenario. I'm looking for this high to be taken. So it's either a swing failure. Also, I was just looking at this, what potential harmonic can we create here? We have a 7-8. Obviously we were having pumpy action here very, very aggressively. But anyway, that was an epic short trade. Most of profits have been taken and probably going to get stopped out at break even now in the next coming minutes. But let's go through the comment section. Continue with the comment section. I have a long order at 20,030 with stop loss at 19,940, says David. Hopefully it will pay off. if we lose 20k, this would have been a bull trap. Absolutely, I do agree. Another one from Andy Mustache, says Leviosa. Let's analyze the situation, because it does look okay looking at the daily, but the volume is not insanely strong. Okay, we haven't had much volume since we had that kind of capitulation in June, but you know, yeah, I think there is a high chance that this is just going to turn into a wick. I mean, we're at support level at this moment, right? We got the daily level that was broken. We closed a pretty nice daily candle. Now, this is the daily candle that, I mean, it should be getting a bounce. You know, it should be getting a bounce. I think we can close above this daily level. This is just volatility. This is just going to be a wick to the downside. And we could get that pump if we start closing below this daily zone and this, you know, massive level, looking at the fixed volume range, you know, since we had this, you know, that volatility from this level over here to this level, you know, we're just at a major support range, which was the value area high from this trading range. So, yeah, that bounce is very, very possible. So, yeah. Greeting from Pakistan, bro. Obaid, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Much love, Andy. Angel, thank you. Trademark, hello, Andy, bro. Have a good day, dear. Good to see you. Good to see you in the comment section. Trademark, how are you, Andy? Greetings for Andy boy from Norway. Thanks for your useful and educational content, Andreas. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for joining. Bitcoin first. We are the crypto legends, but Andy is the chart legend. Leviosa, thank you very much for those kind words. Hey, Andy, let's hear the news you have. Just a bit of technical analysis, of course. I mean, this is the thing. Obviously, I'm not going to say when you need to enter, guys. I cannot this. I am obviously not a financial advisor, but I mean, come on. We take a look at these kind of scenarios. You know, we were only looking for potential shorting levels yesterday. Yes, there was a possibility in hitting the highs, but the momentum was lost. Okay, we were analyzing this on yesterday's live stream. You know, the ideal scenario would have been actually this. You know, hitting the 618 from the high to the low point. You've broken the higher low structure. You're losing momentum here, so you are likely to get that corrective move. What else can I say? I mean, this was, you know, it was pretty insane. We didn't give an exact level. Of course, I could not do this, guys. You know, we're talking about ranges, we're talking about scenarios. But basically, you know, this is, you know, that was the kind of scenario, giving that invalidation point here at above the highs, you know, for that potential net leg up, you know, and then have the corrective move. We did get that leg up pretty much to that 20,000, you know, 800 almost range. So anyway, who cares, right? But I mean, we need to go through this, guys. Come on. I like to go back to my videos, of course. Let me know if any bad predictions, you know, hey, take a look at that prediction from yesterday that you talk about this altcoin. This did not play out, and we can go through, you know. I'm not going to be ashamed of any kind of, you know, scenarios. Absolutely not. Okay. Because overall, we talk about good risk management. We talk about invalidation points. You know, if you stopped out, of course, if I'm stopped out, hey, we call it a day. We call it a day, guys. So, yeah, if there's any bad predictions or anything bad that I do, hey, put it in the comment section. I will read it, and I will not be ashamed of anything of my analysis, because if you have good risk management and you're wrong, you know, it's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine, and it is how it is. Anyway, let's go through the comment section a little bit more. I closed my short, waiting to re-enter again at 20,700. Okay, re-enter again at 20,700. Do you think a leg up and then another correction is possible? I can see Ankur here saying this. Ankur Kumar. Monk says, hey Andy, should we go in a short now or wait another point? Well, yeah, obviously not. We're at support. We're at support. So absolutely not. Yesterday, when we were trading at this range, we were taking, we were looking for shorts basically. The shorts were yesterday, despite the massive bullish thing, and I want to go through. I mean, I don't want to put it because I am subscribed also to many different influencers, and I mean, I don't want to name them because I think it's for me it's not nice. I wouldn't like people to call me bad stuff or talk bad about me in other YouTube channels. But it's pretty insane. There were a lot of people saying 30% pump incoming, 25k, you name it. Where are we going? 30k also. There are several of them, there are several. You probably, if you follow me, you're probably following some other influencers, right? I can just give you, I can give you a bunch of names, but overall, most of them were like with these hype kind of titles, Bitcoin 30% pump incoming to $30,000, 25k coming, blah, blah, blah. And on yesterday's video, we were just looking for those short scenarios, guys, on yesterday's.
It can try and get above the highs, right?
Yeah. Basically, we were looking for those shorting scenarios, right? We were losing momentum, we were getting ready for that potential leg down, and even lower. And on yesterday's thumbnails and titles from many influencers, they're getting that hype of, 25, 30k pump coming, 30% pump. Come on, guys, calm down. We were looking for shorting scenarios. We were losing momentum as we were hitting a big resistance level. We were hitting the 618 zone. We were hitting a level that was respected at this $20,800. As you can see, we were just getting a couple of wicks to the upside. Bang, support here, July, support here, August. Massive volatility that we did have here. This was absolutely insane just going through this level. But overall, we were hitting also the 618 fib level from this high to the low range right over here, just hitting that 61865. Come on, that guys. It was time to be bullish down here where we actually longed. We were longing. I was longing. I'm not going to say we, of course, because I have no group that I'm trading with. But, talking about the long scenario here, we had a harmonic pattern. We were looking for higher. Bang. This is when we are bullish, not when we have yesterday a bunch of influencers saying we're going to the moon, we're going to 25k, 30k, 30% pump, 25k is coming right now. No. We were looking for shorts yesterday. What happened? Yeah, we got that correction. We're hitting resistance. So anyway. Sometimes, this, I mean, I have to put some crazy thumbnails and titles as well to attract people. People are attracted. But overall, when we are live, you're going to see the real stuff here. You're going to see the real action. You're going to see the real take action. I'm looking for shorts, looking for a potential leg up to 618. I'm going to enter that short. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. Dogecoin, we didn't talk about that Doge scenario, but this is something that I analyzed afterwards, after I was taking a look at Dogecoin. This is going to get stopped out in just a couple of seconds right now. But it was overall an insane short. I took most of the profits down here because it's the take profit zone from this crab pattern. Anyway. Let's take a look. My microphone, what's up with my microphone? Is it a bit too loud? It's a bit too... Andy, please, XRP. Let's take a look at XRP. Why not? Elon Musk may be selling his Bitcoin, buying Twitter. We faced more fall in Bitcoin. Okay, he's going to sell some of his Bitcoin to buy Twitter. Could you explain DXY more? Well, DXY... I was expecting DXY to create a kind of a double bottom yesterday. Not going to lie. Okay, we're looking for that, this range over here to kind of create a double bottom, but overall not going much lower, right? Kind of a failed breakdown, hitting there's massive support right there. So overall not looking for much lower, right? Just a little bit lower, but that recovery very likely to happen. So despite it was going to be a double bottom or just a V-shaped recovery kind of scenario, you know, on yesterday's live stream, we were bullish on the DXY. Talking about a potential double bottom would have been the ideal scenario. It didn't happen. But overall, looking for that price action to the upside on the DXY. So yeah, what can I say? What can I say about the DXY? I mean, I think we are going to see another rally in the next coming days. The first week of November, we got the interest rate decision. 75 basis points is likely. So if we go with that kind of scenario, it is very, very likely that the DXY is going to have a major rally in the next coming days. So the first week of November. So what I would like to see here on the DXY is a double bottom from this scenario right over here, right? Get rejected here from this zone. You know, I would be absolutely phenomenal to get another leg down. I will not be bearish on the DXY if this happens. I would be looking for a massive double bottom scenario, slightly lower low potentially. I mean, I am looking for that 618 from this zone over here. So we've got these waves to the upside. And from this low to this high, you know, that would be absolutely an ideal scenario. Hit the 7-8 Fibonacci level. And I think this is the moment that we're going to see something like this. Bang, bang, you know, just by the first week of November. And this is going to be unfortunately bearish for Bitcoin. So, I mean, this is just pure speculation. The moment that I'm going to be bullish on the DXY is when we are at the lows, not here. When we're at the lows, getting ready for that, you know, consolidation double bottom. I mean, you want to get bearish on something when it's double topping out, right? And you know this once you see that second corrective move, third corrective move, right? You know that this is just, at this point, you are likely to get an aggressive corrective move. So if price comes down here and it creates 2 candles, 3, and it has this kind of price action, right over here is where I am going to be bullish on the DXY. And depending on if Bitcoin is hitting resistance, then I'm thinking, hey, phenomenal. I am going to short Bitcoin. I am bullish on the DXY. What is likely here, of course, on the inverse side, you double top, you double bottom. It would be the ideal scenario, okay? I'm not saying this is going to happen, but if it does, I know when to detect where I'm going to be bullish. You don't become bullish once the price is going up. You know, you're late. You're late if it's already going up. You know, you want to try and detect that bottom with exhaustion, double bottom, double top. And I mean, this is absolutely crazy. You know, the amount of videos, I really want to show them. I might get some thumbnails out anonymously about yesterday, because it was absolutely crazy. You know, it was 90% of influencers, right? Where they were like saying, you know, going that now to extreme levels, right? Going to 30% pump, 25k incoming. And I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but, you know, you cannot get extreme bullish videos, you know, when you're at hitting a resistance level. You know, who knows? You know, unexperienced people might just place a leverage long position and, you know, we'll have a corrective move. I guess a lot of people do know this. Anyway, please focus on Bitcoin, says David. Absolutely. I mean, Bitcoin is at support. The bounce from this range is highly probable, right? If you're trying to get into this support level bounce, okay, then yeah, I mean, ideally would have been quite a few minutes ago, you know, 15-30 minutes ago at this range. If we do get that leg down, I think it's gonna give another opportunity. Double bottom, swing failure, maybe 618. You can have a stop loss a little bit far away just in case you swing failure and you can add to your position. But overall, yeah, it's at support. We got the lows here created from before yesterday, sorry, at the $20,050 range. You can see a large consolidation. This is a big zone. We're just getting a slight bounce from that range at the moment. And just like I explained also, if we do take a look at the 1 hourly, take a look at the fixed range from the last 30 days. This is going from the 14th, right? I'm not interested in the volatility above this level. I'm interested in this big zone that we have been trading now for the last 30 days. So fixed volume, we're just at support. We could wick down below again to hit that just $20,000. It's basically at support. I did get some people in the comment section, shall we short now? Can we short now? I definitely wouldn't short now. Would be looking for shorts at this zone like we mentioned yesterday. But over here, we're at a support level. So yeah, that bounce is possible. If we do take a look at Bitcoin on the daily, like I said, we are trading above this 20,300 daily level. We closed this one, which looks pretty bullish. Of course, we got corrective move yesterday and today a bit. I think this could easily just be a wick, and we're gonna close a green candle above the 20,300 by the end of today. Because this is just volatility below this daily level. I mean, there is a high chance, it could be. It all depends on this support where we're at right now, if it holds or not. This value area high zone for the last 30, 40 days needs to hold. If we start getting back in the zone here below 20,000, I mean, I got someone in the comment section saying that 20,000 is the level that needs to hold. It actually is. If we get back down this zone, it's not going to be looking good. It's not going to be looking good. We're getting an acceptance again inside of this huge range. What's happened right over here is, do we have enough power to continue higher, getting out of this major big trading zone? If we get back into the zone, it's just likely we're going to probably test the lows again. Here's where the bears need to defend themselves. Okay, bulls need to defend this level. I think they are interested in defending this range, because if not, they do know that they are just going to get punished by the bears to come back down to test the lows, which is below $19,000, of course. Here, the bulls are going to try to defend again. So it's all about defending the ranges. Buyers are against sellers. And I think the buyers are interested in trying to defend this and getting that leg up, especially to have a daily close above 20,300. That daily close is going to be important. So I think they're gonna step in to put a bit of pressure to the upside. Now, taking a look at the DXY, ideal scenario on DXY would be getting that corrective move and do that double bottom scenario. This corrective move is going to give power for Bitcoin to have that leg up. I think it's very, very possible. If that does happen, we'll see Bitcoin having the momentum to the upside, maybe in the next coming hours, in between today and tomorrow. And this is the moment, is there going to be enough power on the next leg up? If we do get that leg up, if we do consolidate, hold the 20k level and have a leg up to 20.6, 20.7, we'll be hitting Fibonacci zone. We'll be hitting the 618 again. 618 right over here. The overall large 618 from this major drop. I mean, this is the thing. We are at resistance. Will the bulls have enough power to continue higher and break this 618 range? I'm going to be eyeing very much, if we do get back up to hit $21,000 in the next couple of days, I will be very, very, very cautious, guys. There is a possibility in not managing to get above the 21k in the next coming days. Especially if we do see the DXY getting exhaustion. You know, today's Friday, so we're not going to know till Monday about DXY. You know, maybe by the end of the day, we do get a corrective move. Bitcoin will pump. Well, I'm going to be extremely, extremely cautious at this below $21,000. Is a big, big resistance zone. Double top, swing failure, 618, you know, lower high is just highly, highly probable. If we do get that leg up again, I will be very, very cautious. I will be potentially looking for short positions, all depending on where the DXY is also, right? So if the DXY comes down, like I said, I'm not going to be bearish. You know, people are very much emotionally attached with the actual price action, right? So DXY up, extremely bullish. You know, I think this could have another reversal at some point, you know. If it's down here, oh, DXY is breaking the lows, it's extremely bearish. I will be looking for a potential double bottom reversal point here. So you need to go a little bit against the herd, right? Enough talk and more analysis. Let's do this. Andy, do you also use like Navarro 200 and anti-Nen star patterns? I never hear them from you. No, do not use them. I mean, I'm willing to learn different things. You know, with technical analysis, you learn every single day different stuff. Overall, with what I have learned during the last few years is enough for me to make gains. It's pretty funny because I've learned so many different strategies, so many different patterns, volume, rest of it, you know, you name it. And so the consistency was not coming. You know why the consistency was not coming? Because of risk management. Bad risk management, not taking enough profits. Take profits all the time now. All the time. Just take profits. Just imagine I just got stopped out from that Doge short position. I would be looking for re-entering here because it's hitting the 7-8. Not going to lie. It does look a pretty nice. Just hitting that 7-8 level. It would have been ideal this to go all the way up to the 382 at least, because wow, this is a pretty nice harmonic. You are potentially likely going to get that corrective move. I really feel like jumping into a short here. Relatively, you know, invalidation point of course the highs. Yeah, anyway, never mind. I'm happy with this short position, but you know, just if I wouldn't have been taking profits, you know, it's basically it's just at my entry point right now. So yeah, just a lot of people might think, hey, stop loss still above the highs, this is going to go lower, and then this is what happens. You know, you're back at entry, take profits. I mean, take profits and protect position. Good risk management is what has helped me go forward, being consistent and making gains, not the technical analysis. I've been years, you know, let's try this, let's try that, let's try this. Finally realizing the last couple of years that it's all the risk management. It's all the risk management. It's not all technical analysis. And psychology. Yeah. Psychology is just a bunch of BS. If you don't have good risk management, psychology is just not going to be good. Risk management comes with, you know, psychology comes with risk management. That's it. Best TA I've ever witnessed. Waiting for your TA, Abdullah. Hi Andy, you are genius, my man. Could you look at Dot, please, if you wish? Azad, absolutely. Let's take a look at Polkadot right away. Oh, we've had a pretty nice leg up on Polkadot. Also, let's zoom out a little bit, see where we're at. Yeah, this we got the descending triangle scenario here for the last 5 months. I mean, this is usually kind of a bearish pattern. So you're like really cautious at these lows below $6. We didn't have a massive breakdown, of course. You know, we had a swing failure right there. Had a little bit of a pump, but back down. No successful breakout here. If you were to have a big solid breakdown like this, then of course you can assume that any correction will potentially have continuation. But if you're only dipping below this major support, just like we are right over here, just like we were, yeah, it's not a solid breakout. It's potentially a fake out, and you're going to come back up. So let's take a look at Polkadot on the lower time frames. Do we have a chance to go to higher levels? And this is what we're going to go through right now. Yeah, I mean, it does. Looking at the lower time frames, as this breakout has failed, we definitely can look for higher, right? For higher inside of this massive aggressive downtrend. So we can look for higher, especially after this pump with volume. So let's just analyze the situation here on the 1 hourly chart or the 2 hourly. Let's not just go too further in at the moment. And yeah, it looks pretty solid. At this moment, we are getting supported from this level. Yeah, pretty interesting the scenario here on Polkadot, as we have broken above the last lower high range, right? So you are creating, you know, pretty aggressive lower highs here, right there. As you can see, you still have a downtrend. You know, this has broken a little bit of that, you know, downtrend structure. So the possibilities right here in creating a higher low is pretty high, especially when you are getting, you know, this resistance zone holding as support. So we could see this kind of scenario, right? Yeah, we are getting that bounce basically. I would be extremely a little bit cautious. Volume is indicating us that, yeah, buying pressure is more than the actual selling pressure. These highs are potentially likely going to be retested in the next couple of days. Today, next couple of days, you know, on timing, you know, this could either do this, in my opinion, or it could consolidate a little bit more below the around about the $6.30, 20 range, and then have that test of the highs and potentially even break it. You know, once you have these pumps, you do not want to be late. You know what? You know, people are bullish when you already have the move, right? So you've had one move. I would be a little bit more patient here. But overall, Bitcoin is hitting support. Yeah. I mean, this level has been holding really nice as support right there. Resistance, support. Another retest would be the ideal level for a potential long. Yeah, I think even lower, we could even hit the $6.20 range, get a bit of that volatility. I would be waiting patiently. We're going to check Fibonacci levels. 620, 610. Yeah, basically that would be the 610, 620 would be the ideal zone. So if it were to have a corrective move, Polkadot, I mean, this would be the better level to get into. You know, stop loss below the 7.8 fib level, because that is another support range. But this zone over here would be the ideal scenario to come up and almost retest the highs. if we want a high risk to reward ratio, you know, this could bounce from this level. I mean, this could retest the highs of $6.60, 70 right now. But of course, if you're long here, you know, where you're going to put your stop loss, where you're going to, you know, risk to reward is very, very bad. So risk to reward bad at the moment. I'm just not taking the trade. Could Bitcoin retest again the 20k level? Absolutely. Bitcoin can come back down to retest the 20k level. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Why not? Bitcoin can test the 20k level again. Yeah, it's basically these lows. Let me just take a look at Fibonacci levels. 1 second. We do know that this is a strong support range, the $20,000. We can retest below 20k, so 19.8, 19.7 maybe, a bit of volatility. We're basically at the value area high from the zone, which is exactly at 19,950 from the volume trade of the last, you know, 35 days from mid-September. It's a support zone. I want to take a look at Fibonacci levels also. So I would take a look at Fibonacci from this low to the highs. That 382 is at 19,862. We got a nice potential bounce there. We got a very strong resistance. We got the 382 from the lows. Yeah, 19,870 range. If it's touched, I would consider a long position because we got the value area high zone, which is slightly at below $20,000. We could get that volatility. I mean, these are not exact levels. These are levels where you're going to have attempts in breaking down or up. And we're going to have an attempt maybe again to break down below 20K, hit 19.9, 19.8, have a bit of a few attempts. And, you know, we're looking at fib levels from this low to the high. We got the 382. We got this resistance zone. We got the value area high zone level, right? Which is, you know, exactly at that range. So you got a lot of confluence right there to potentially get that bounce. Another good fib level to take a look at here would be from this low. Yeah, this low or the other low. So we've got one low here, 382, getting that support, or this low right there. So yeah, I mean, it's, yeah, look at this, guys. This is absolutely insane. Look how all of these fib levels, I'm not sure if you're going to potentially see it, but they are three major lows here, you know, from October. We got this low created on the 13th of October. We got this low on the 21st, and we got this low on the 24th. So we got three potential fib level, you know, points to the high. From this Fibonacci level, from this low to the high, we got 19,850 range as the 618. From this low to this high, we have the 19,830 range for 50% Fibonacci. It's exactly at the 618 from this low to high. And from this low, we have the 382, like we mentioned, at 19,862. You got three lows, and they are all extremely important Fibonacci levels. So yeah, this is a highly probable bounce scenario. We also got this high over here. I mean, if it does come down there, it would be an ideal long, in my opinion. I would see the value area high defending from this zone. It's also it's about 19,950. Yeah, if we do, you know, I mean, if you do get an aggressive drop, I would stay extremely cautious, because this could drop. Okay, this could drop aggressively. If you're getting in any trades, make sure to, have good risk management. If it does go much below the 19,800, stop loss 19,700, 650, I wouldn't go much lower than this. If it starts hitting this range, it will not be looking good. But overall, looking for big support at that range. Right, guys, let me just go quickly through the comment section, and I'm actually going to wrap it up, guys. I am long. I hope I get right this time. Oh, hopefully, yeah. This is the thing, guys. I hope I'm right this time. Many times. It's going to happen many times. Do you have a very good risk management and a nice strategy? Guys, you know where I trade is in Bybit. Bybit is my favorite trading platform, okay? You do have an insane bonus down below to be claimed, which is $4,380. This is claimed at the rewards hub. You take 2 minutes to sign up. Also, I do have a video tutorial from Bybit and PrimeXBT. PrimeXBT, if you want to trade S&P 500, Dow Jones, oil, you get 7% added to your deposit. It's another way to support the channel, guys. Bitcoinsensus 50 is the promotion code. $7,000 can be claimed, okay? 7% added to your initial deposit if you want to trade other markets using crypto. And Bybit, of course, the number one platform, my number one platform for crypto. Guys, thank you very much for joining the live stream. Hopefully, I'm going to see you very soon. If I do have time, I will do another live stream afterwards, okay? Not guaranteed, of course, like always. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, for joining. Check out the socials down below. Join all the links. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.